Imagine this. It is the 4th of July. You are in the backyard, the pool is full, the grill is going, and 40 people are looking at you, waiting for the music to start. Which speaker do you reach for? Today, we are breaking down the 3 best Bluetooth speakers you can buy right now. The JBL Charge 6, the Bose SoundLink Max, and Sony's most powerful portable speaker ever, the ULT Field 7. 3 completely different speakers for 3 completely different people. Pros, cons, and the honest verdict. Let us get into it. JBL Charge 6, around $200, kicking us off at number 3, is the speaker that has dominated the Amazon bestsellers list for over a decade. And there is a reason JBL keeps winning. Before we get into the details, let us talk about what makes a great outdoor speaker. It needs to get loud without distorting. It needs to survive whatever you throw at it. And it needs to last long enough to make it through an entire day without dying on you. The JBL Charge 6 delivers on all 3. First, the durability is extraordinary. The Charge 6 has an IP68 rating, the highest waterproof and dustproof rating of any speaker on this list. It can be submerged in up to 1.5 meters of fresh water for 30 minutes. Reviewers at Tech Gear Lab dropped it from several feet onto concrete. It kept playing. They dropped it in a lake. It floated to the surface and kept playing. If you want a speaker that can genuinely survive anything a summer day can throw at it, nothing on this list comes close. Second, the volume is shocking for the size. The Charge 6 reaches over 101 decibels. That is equivalent to standing in the 3rd row at a live rock concert. From a speaker roughly the size of a water bottle, the new AI Sound Boost feature analyzes your music in real time to deliver maximum acoustic performance with less distortion at high volumes. And reviewers consistently confirmed it works. Third, the battery life is exceptional. 24 hours of standard playback, and up to 28 hours in playtime boost mode. That is a full day and night of music without touching a charger. Fourth, it doubles as a power bank. Plug your phone into the USB-C port on the back, and the Charge 6 will recharge your device while playing music. On a long beach day, when your phone is dying, this single feature is genuinely invaluable. Fifth, at around $200, it is the best value speaker on this list, by a significant margin. But the JBL Charge 6 has real limitations. The sound is bass forward, which is great for outdoor parties, but can feel unbalanced for detailed listening at home. Treble can become slightly harsh at the very highest volume levels. And because the speaker fires sound from the front only, sound quality drops off noticeably when you are not positioned directly in front of it. The biggest frustration for existing JBL owners is that the Charge 6 uses Auracast for multi-speaker connectivity, which means it is not compatible with older JBL speakers that use the previous Party Boost system. If you already own a Charge 5, you cannot pair it with a Charge 6 for stereo sound. Bose SoundLink Max, around $329, coming in at number 2 is the speaker that Bose fans have been waiting for. And Bose has not disappointed. First, the sound quality is the most balanced and refined of any speaker on this list. Where the JBL is bass forward and the Sony is thunderous, the Bose SoundLink Max delivers something different. Rich, elegant, controlled audio that sounds as good at low volumes as it does cranked up. Reviewers at What Hi-Fi described it as unfussy and hugely enjoyable to listen to, whatever you play through. Dance music bass lines get plenty of impact without distortion. Vocal-heavy tracks sound crisp and detailed. And acoustic music, guitars, pianos, strings, sounds genuinely beautiful in a way that cheaper speakers simply cannot match. Second, the build quality feels premium in a way that justifies the price. The rubberized silicone exterior feels smooth and tactile in the hand. The carry handle locks firmly into place and makes carrying the speaker feel effortless. And Bose has made it available in 5 colors: Blue Dusk, Apricot, Hyper Citron, Carbon Blue, and Chilled Lilac, giving it a personality that the more utilitarian JBL and Sony lack. Third, battery life exceeds its own claims. Bose advertises 20 hours of playback. Reviewers at Stuff Magazine clocked 24 hours of real-world use before needing to charge. Fourth, the connectivity options are excellent. A 3.5mm auxiliary input lets you connect any wired device for lossless audio. USB-C doubles as a phone charger. Bluetooth 5.4 supports AAEC and aptX adaptive codecs. And multi-point connectivity lets you stay connected to 2 devices simultaneously. So the music keeps playing when you switch between your phone and laptop without any awkward reconnecting. Fifth, it floats. Drop the SoundLink Max in water and it floats to the surface. Reviewers at Tech Gear Lab confirmed this. For a speaker you are taking to the pool or the lake, knowing it will survive an accidental drop into the water is a genuinely reassuring quality. But the Bose SoundLink Max has frustrating weaknesses for the price. At $329, it costs over $100 more than the JBL, and for many buyers, that gap is hard to justify. The Bose app is the weakest of any app on this list, offering only a 3-band equalizer versus 7 bands on both the JBL and the Sony. For casual listeners, this will not matter. For anyone who likes fine-tuning their audio, the lack of control is frustrating. The SoundLink Max also lacks multi-speaker party mode with other Bose speakers, a feature that both JBL and Sony offer. And at 2.13 kilograms, it is heavier than the JBL, which makes it less ideal for hiking or carrying long distances. Sony ULT Field 7, around $499. And taking the #1 spot is the speaker that completely changes what you expect from a portable Bluetooth speaker. This is not just a speaker. This is a party system. First, the bass is unlike anything else in this price category. Sony built the ULT Field 7 around a single obsession: delivering the most powerful physical bass response of any portable speaker at this size. 2 114mm woofers paired with 2 46mm tweeters. Passive radiators on both ends of the cabinet that physically pulse and throb with every beat. And a dedicated ULT button on top that unlocks 2 levels of bass enhancement. 1 press for deep subterranean bass, perfect for hip-hop, dubstep, and R&B. 2 presses for loud, punchy bass that carries across an entire backyard or outdoor space. Reviewers at Gadget Review confirmed the bass extension reaches all the way down to 20 Hz, the very lowest limit of human hearing. In simple terms, you do not just hear this speaker. You feel it in your chest. Second, the feature set is extraordinary for a portable speaker. Built-in microphone and guitar inputs mean this speaker doubles as a full PA system for backyard events and karaoke nights. Plug in a microphone, and the ULT Field 7 handles vocal amplification, key control, and echo adjustment right from the speaker itself. RGB LED lighting around both passive radiators syncs to the beat of your music, creating a visual light show that transforms any outdoor gathering. Party Connect lets you link multiple Sony speakers together to cover larger spaces. And Bluetooth 5.2 with LDAC codec support means you are streaming audio at nearly 3 times the quality of standard Bluetooth. Third, battery life is impressive at 30 hours of standard playback. IP67, waterproofing, and rust-resistant construction mean this speaker is genuinely built for outdoor punishment. And at nearly 20 inches long and just under 14 pounds, it arrives on scene and makes a statement. But the Sony ULT Field 7 has real weaknesses that are impossible to ignore at $500. The size and weight is the most significant. At nearly 14 pounds and 20 inches long, this is not a speaker you slip into a bag. It is a car-to-garden speaker, Reviewers consistently noted you will not want to carry this any significant distance. The app is genuinely disappointing. Reviewers at TechRadar said the Sony Music Center app looks and feels like a website from before 2010, laggy and prone to connection issues. The bass forward tuning, while extraordinary for parties, can overwhelm more delicate music at high volumes. Strings and vocals can sound harsh when the ULT modes are pushed hard, and the LED lighting and ULT bass modes together drain battery aggressively, cutting the 30-hour claim down to between 10 and 12 hours in real party conditions. Finally, it requires a power cable rather than USB-C charging. In a world where every other device charges via USB-C, carrying a separate figure-8 power cable for your speaker is an unnecessary frustration. Here is the honest truth about all three of these speakers. If you want the most durable, most portable, and best value speaker for everyday outdoor use, the JBL Charge 6 at around $200 is the safest and most reliable choice you can make. Drop it. Dunk it. Throw it in a bag. It will keep playing. If you want the most refined and beautiful sounding speaker that doubles as a lifestyle accessory, the Bose SoundLink Max at around $329 delivers audio quality that neither the JBL nor the Sony can match for everyday listening. But if you are the person who hosts the party, the person whose backyard becomes the destination every summer weekend, the Sony ULT Field 7 at around $499 is in a completely different league. The bass will rattle your patio furniture. The light show will run all night. The microphone input will turn your backyard into a karaoke stage. And your guests will not forget it. JBL, Bose, or Sony? Which speaker do you need in your life this summer? Drop it in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to This versus That for more comparisons every single week.